So we are in the Big Brother house with Kelsey,
Hi.
runner-up.
Yay!
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I feel a little weird, but back at home, so that's always nice.
Describe your Big Brother experience.
My Big Brother experience was a lot of ups and downs. Like when I was having the best time in this house, it was the best time ever, and then when I was having my low points in the house, it was the lowest ever. And it's all on national television, so
We all saw it.
yeah, so, and you know that everyone's watching you have these moments, so that's kind of nerve-wracking, but it was a really great experience. You know, I met some awesome people, and I feel like grown a lot and learned a lot about myself through this experience, so it was great.
Now, you mentioned, I mean, sometimes the lows were really low. I mean,
Yes.
that second part of the HOH competition, you really were hard on yourself.
Yes.
Why? Like, why so hard on yourself with that competition?
You know, I feel like I think that it was just a very, 70 some days in this house, and it was all coming down to these competitions, and I sort of always knew they weren't, like, I was good at them, but they weren't my strongest point, and I feel like there was just so much pressure on those to go well, and the first one went horribly, and then the second one went so well, and then I was really just in my own head, just kind of overthinking everything and just tearing myself down, and then I really just kind of let myself have a full-blown breakdown over it.
Right.
And it was hard and it sucked, but it's moments like that I think that you can really learn and grow from. So
Now, you have to be proud of yourself, though, make it this far in the game. I mean,
yeah,
second place is nothing to kind of throw us a
no, I'm
stick
very
at.
I'm very, very proud. Second place. It's
Do you attribute any or part of your success to anyone else?
Well, of course I had my alliance, Jared and Raul, and yes, of course we were working together on a game level, but even just to be living in this house, I think that's something that people forget, is that, we're humans and we have to wake up every day and live this life, and Jared and Raul were my people in the house that brought me back down to earth and could take me out of the game and just kind of kept my mental state in order, and so 100% hands down, Jared and Raul, they were like my rocks in this house.
Now, at finale, though, big night, obviously, but
Yes.
you decided to evict Tim instead of the brothers.
Yes.
In hindsight, was that your best choice?
Yes, I don't regret evicting Tim and not taking the brothers. The brothers and I were working very closely together near the end, and we were really helping each other out get to that point. And we had decided pretty much as soon as Jared walked out that if we made it to the end, we would take each other. And I was always going to honor that. And I don't think the fact that Tim is an international has anything to do with his game. I still think that he played an amazing game, and he had every right and could have won just as easily as any of us could have. So, no, I wanted to give the brothers that opportunity because they did have my back, and they've had my back a lot throughout this game, and I'm proud of them, and I'm happy that they won.
Now, you were given a second chance in
I
this
was.
game.
Yes.
On your return,
Yes.
how did your game change?
Man, my game changed so much because in the first few weeks, I didn't know this game. I came in completely blind to this game, and that was part of my strategy. I wanted to do this on my own, and so having that week to kind of just look at everything and watch how the game actually works. Like, of course, I learned very early. I was on the block day 2, so I had to kind of figure it out quick, but coming back into the house, I just knew that this is such a social game, and you have to get out there and you need to make those connections, not just on a personal level but on a game level, and go and talk to people and tell them why they need to keep you or keep your alliance member, and persuade them and really fight to stay in this house. And I think a lot of the time I would just be off having fun with my friends and kind of forget that I needed to actually play the game. So coming back in, I kind of figured that out.
Well, one of the things I bet you don't regret is studying so much.
Yes, I studied a lot, and that was another thing I didn't even really know you needed to do. And then coming back into the house, because I kept saying we should study, and then I was like, well, actually, no, I'm getting evicted, so it's fine, I'll just forget about it. And then in the secret suite, I'd be like, oh, and so finally I was like, okay, that's it, I'm gonna learn this stuff today, and yeah, studied.
And thank goodness you did.
Yes, and you know what? There's nothing else to do in this house, so I'd always ask people to quiz me, and they'd be so annoyed. And I'm like, what busy plans do you have to do right now? Just quiz me. Yeah.
So what's in store for you now, either both career-wise and with your $20,000?
I know, my $20,000. I'm so excited. Career-wise, obviously, I'm gonna go back to my flight attendant job. I love that job. It's such a perfect job for me. And it's been so long, so I've got to just figure that out. I really contemplated getting my pilot's license, so I'm gonna maybe look into that. or just, you know, go with the flow, see what happens. And the 20,000, I think I'm probably definitely gonna have to go on a vacation after this. I need to just go away and have some beach time and buy a soft top for my Jeep, and I don't know,
Nice.
buy a new outfit maybe, one or two.
Enjoy it.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.